Hello. I'm I'm doing all right. Uh the sickness is pretty much out my body. Last night was kind of tough. Um but now that I'm through it, I'm pretty much back to normal again. Uh though there is that kind of after feeling in the throat, and it feels like I'm talking deeper. Um Aside from that, it's pretty much back to normal. Had a cough, had a sneeze. Um, but yeah, I'm feeling better. Um, Last night I went out with some friends. We got some drinks and some food, and then we played Mario Sluggers and Smash Bros in my basement the rest of the night. And so that was fun. I It's been a second since I saw my friends, so I definitely needed that, and it was a good time. And tonight I'm going out to karaoke with one of my friends, and he's not a friend that I've usually hung out one on one with, but I think I have to start getting more comfortable in those kinds of situations. Um, yeah, it'll be it'll be good to get comfortable in those kinds of situations because those are the ones that are hardest for me. I usually need, at least two other people to be hanging out with me. Um, but, nothing wrong with, you know, having one on one time with a friend. Uh, yeah. Um, Doing karaoke, that'll be fun. Also, he's one of my bandmates, and so that'll be good. Just hanging out with a bandmate. The other half of the band is busy doing their own thing. We have a manager who's also just a friend. He's also busy. One of the friends I hung out with last night, also busy. Um, so yeah, everyone's busy on a Thursday during winter break. It, people. Well, I don't have things to do ever, so that's where I guess I stand out from a lot of people. I guess I should be working on a resume. I have a resume, but I have to work on submitting it places, work on updating it actually. Working on resume is never really my favorite thing to be doing. Um, but I don't know. I keep telling myself I got time. I'm just procrastinating pretty bad right now. Um, I went to bed really late yesterday because my friends were here until 2 a.m. And then it's hard for me to sleep without melatonin. And I didn't want to take melatonin at 2 a.m. So I was up until 5 a.m. trying to sleep through any way necessary. And yeah. But I woke up at 3 p.m. today. Or I woke up earlier and I had some food and then I went back to sleep. And that woke back up at 3 p.m. And that's when I decided to start doing things. That's when I went to. I had to go to the car shop, grab some stuff. My dad taught me how to replace some of the things in my car. It's good. And yeah, nothing else really today. Uh, didn't talk to a lot of people. Didn't didn't really do much of anything. But I'm kind of past the point of being sad. At least the sad I was the first entry. I'm past that a bit. It's just I don't really feel much when I'm, by myself. I guess I'm just bored, which might be a good sign. Maybe it's a good sign to be bored. But I don't really have motivation to go out and drive anywhere. I don't like driving right now. I don't know why. It's like if I have to do something, I'd rather just. Well, I guess I don't have anything to do. That's the thing. I don't have anywhere to drive to. If I want to go get. But, yeah. Before, if I wanted to go get boba tea, I would just go out and drive and get it. But now, if I want it, I go, shucks, I have to drive. And that's, I just don't want to do that now. It'd be nice to have that kind of motivation. I guess maybe I'm unmotivated, might be a word for it. Also, my hair, you definitely have noticed my hair throughout these videos being all wonky. Part of my hair routine is sleep, and then bed hair is my hair. And it turns out pretty good every now and then. It looks like voluminous, but then the back just does crazy stuff. And so, like, does this... You gotta get a little... There. I know this isn't necessarily for me to be playing with my hair, these videos, but... it's kind of fun. I don't think I've grown it out this long ever. And so, messing around with it, oh my gosh, look at it, it's just stick. It sticks out so much. But, yeah, it hasn't ever been this long, and I kind of have a mullet. And it's mostly because the side parts I'm pushing up. Oh my gosh, I really don't like how that hair just sticks out like that. Ooh, I could probably put it... oh my gosh. See, I don't know. See, that's when sleeping in bed is a part of your hair routine. It just doesn't really work out. Go back. But yeah, as you can tell, I really have not a lot today. I might reduce doing these videos because there's just nothing to talk about. I might make it a weekly thing. But yeah, there's really... Well, I guess I was thinking about something earlier. It was, a bit of an emotional thing. I wasn't, like, too upset about it, but it was just a lot of self-reflection. It's feelings of inadequacy, feelings of not being good enough. What the event that triggered the creation of this channel definitely had to do with those kinds of feelings. It to go into detail about it, I was essentially told by someone that, I wasn't right. I wasn't, good for being around long term. And I think I've always had issues with the idea of not being good enough. There are times in my life I've been called useless, and those words really got to me. So it's something for me to look into. We're at time now. I wish I talked about it a little sooner than 9 minutes in, but we can talk about it later.